I'd like to start with thanking you all. Just take your time and made it here today. It's the second of our six-part event. The first one was dried fruits and nuts, as Chef Ekeli might remember. So today we got some fresh, chilled, nice seafood from Aegean Sea. So for those who are watching us online, we're just having our tasters, so we'll need another minute for... We're good? All right. So we still need to take one more minute to enjoy our food here. Meanwhile, I'd like to introduce you Mr. Jumhur. Mr. Jumhur is the Secretary General of Asian Exporters Association, which provides the food for today's event and the honor of this six-part series. So if Mr. Jumhur can start his speech, we'll be happy to hear more from himself about Asian Exporters Association.
Turkey. His Excellency Mr. Dean and the esteemed delegation from the university lecturers and also the representatives of the companies. Good morning, everybody, because of the time lag, it's late afternoon, let's say, in Turkey. I would like to say a few words about our association, then I will leave the floor to my colleagues to give some presentation for aquaculture and the seafood sector in Turkey. We are association representing more than 7,000 companies in our region. Our main job is to promote Turkish products, exportables, abroad. That's why we are planning and implementing many promotional activities. One of them is that one, the promotion of Turkish food in US market. And for those who do not know exactly the first activity, this is the second activity dealing with the aquaculture. Thank you very much for attending the event. And I hope this event would be fruitful and useful for all of us. Thank you very much, and good morning again.
That would be awesome, Chef, if you can just show what you got for us. So let me hand the microphone to you.
So today we're using branzino and dorado. Right here I stuffed the branzino
we can't hear
with sweet peppers, onions, spinach. The bottom is arugula and pear tomatoes. And I made a leek sauce to go with that. For the other one I did a dorado. I did a cauliflower rice red quinoa. And then yellow pepper coulis with that. Seafood was nice and fresh. Very beautiful fish to work with.
Knowing Chef No for his skills, I think you did an excellent job on presenting the product. We always got to remember that when we deal with such a high quality seafood, we don't want to overpower the product, and he done a great job on that. You still have the flavor profile of the vegetables and the sauce, but you can taste actually the seafood, and it's just unbelievable. I mean, now I see why Dr. Oz loved the Mediterranean diet. And you know as well as I do, we just an advocate for eating healthier now, based on what's going on. So this is a great job. Thank you, Chef Now. It's always a pleasure to have you. And we thank Turkey for providing this great product. I mean, everybody should be eating good seafood. Thank you. Thank you very much. Dr. I have with me Dr. Joseph Lima from the university. Doctor, what do you think about the food?
Excellent. A really nice presentation, excellent flavors. Visually, it looks really good, looks really fresh. Did an excellent job, Chef. Yeah, great product. Excellent. Thank you.
Perfect. Oh, enjoy. Enjoy. We have a video to display, so it will give you a brief information about the Turkish seafood. Then we will take our presenter, Mr. Tumay, so he'll go into details. Let's enjoy the video while having our sea bass and sea bream. Thank you so much, Chef No.
Turkey, which has the most beautiful coasts of aquamarine and blue waters of the world, coupled with a breathtaking nature and a long and rich history. Our country has hosted countless civilizations throughout the many centuries, born from the fertility of the Anatolian soil and the unique geographical position over trade routes. Turkish influence has spread throughout the world. Turkey, with a rich biodiversity in its water resources, has developed a burgeoning aquaculture sector that utilizes the abundance of nature in this geographic location. Besides farming along the many thousands of kilometers of Turkish coastline, aquaculture is also carried out in the plethora of closed water resources across many regions in Turkey. By utilizing contemporary technologies, consistent R&D studies, investment opportunities and employment capacity, aquaculture has become one of the shining stars of the Turkish economy. Since 2008, there has been a strong trend in the consolidation of large-scale companies, with mergers and acquisitions taking place in the local aquaculture sector. The Turkish aquaculture sector has set human health as a priority by ensuring the health of the fish during production and the subsequent quality of the finished product, and by obliging fish farmers to conform to the demand for environmentally acceptable practices. The subsequent quality of the finished product, and by obliging fish farmers to conform to the demand for environmentally acceptable practices. Aquaculture in Turkey goes beyond sea bass and bream, with cultivation of other Mediterranean species like royal sea bass, sharp snout sea bream, bluefin tuna, common dentex, and common sea bream. In addition to fish species, there are gourmet products like mussel, shrimp, frog legs, blue crab, and topshell among the popular exports. The global GAP, HACCP, BRC, and IFS systems, which are currently the most up-to-date food standards, are widely practiced in Turkish sea farming. With the rich water resources in and around Turkey, an experienced labour force with a high level of technical competency, the Turkish seafood sector continues to work determinedly to assert itself as a major actor in the aquaculture industry. Turkey, a dreamland of seafood.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's say this was a nice warm-up. We will hear more details from to my. Please take the microphone over if you are ready.
Thanks, Mr. Serper. Hi, everybody. Could you please hear me clearly?
Yes, all good.
Okay.
That's so clear.
Okay. Asian Exporter Association act the bridge between exporters and government, and standing as the unique example of public and private cooperation. We were established in 1939. That means that we are 81 years old, very old. And we are working with the aim of promoting Asian regions and also Turkey's export. We have 12 different exporter associations, like sub-exporter associations in industrial and agricultural sectors. 90 professional staff is serving our aim of promoting Turkey's export. And the total number of our members has reached up 8,000 in all sectors. And also we are exporting more than 180 countries. In 2019, our export volume has reached to $14 billion, and which means that we are accounting for 8% of Turkey's all export. And I'd like to show this video before continue. And Aegean region, thanks to its geographical location, is very suitable for growing many agricultural products. Because our member companies are mostly located in this region, the annual exports realized by our members are accounting for approximately 20% of Turkey's all agriculture export. And we have almost 4,000 member companies which are in the fields of, let me move, in the fields of agricultural sectors. Those are aqua and animal products, furniture and paper and forestry products, cereals, pulses and oil seeds, dried fruits and products, tobacco, fresh fruits and vegetables, olive and olive oil. And we also have industrial sectors. There are 5 different sub-exporter associations in industrial sectors. Those are ferries, leather, apparel, textile, and mining. And when we comes to what we are doing part, as I mentioned before, our main aim is promoting Turkey's and also the Aegean region's export. In accordance with this aim, we are performing general and sectoral works to improve Turkey's export. And we are representing all our exporters outside and in and outside of Turkey. And we are trying to making studies and research concerning the production and exports, and also issuing some reports to lead our member companies. And we are conducting several projects like this one to increase the awareness of Turkish products abroad. And also we are organizing Turkish national participations to the various trade affairs worldwide, sectoral trade delegations, and buying mission programs at target countries. We are trying to supporting national and international congress, scientific research, and also training projects. We are organizing seminars, meeting together with the universities and other related bodies in order to increase quality of our export products. And when it comes to Turkish fisheries and agricultural sector, let me figure out the facts of our sector. The total export value of our sector is over $1 million. We are exporting more than 90 countries, mainly to the Europe and also US. We are #1 exporter of sea bass and sea bream in the world. #1 producer of Europe in sea bream and sea bass, as well as rainbow trout. Our main products are Mediterranean sea bass, Mediterranean sea bream, rainbow trout, bluefin tuna, royal sea bass, and black sea salmon trout. And sorry, one more participation has joined now. And let me mention about the I'm so sorry, some participants are coming now, so I just admitted them. Oops.
Thanks for being the host.
Okay. When we look at the sector's export over the past 10 years, as you see that there is an increasing chart, which we are very proud of that. And Turkey's aquaculture export, which was $300 million in 2010, increased by 200% in the last 10 years and amounted to $1 million in 2019. And similarly, we see one more increasing chart, which shows you the Turkey's fisheries and aquaculture export to US. And our sector's export to, sorry, one more participant. Similarly, the sector's export to US increased by 400% in the last 10 years, and it is amounted $39 million in 2019. And this chart and also this interest rate is a proof that how eager we are in order to be in US market. And let me give some information about our main export product listed before. The first one is Mediterranean sea bass, and with its high economic, I'm so sorry. With its high economic and nutritional value and its delicious taste, it has a big share in fisheries sector. It is growing in Marmara Sea, Black Sea, and Aegean Sea, and especially farming in west and southwest coast of Turkey. Sea bass takes its unique taste from deep seas and also special feeding techniques. Grilled, baked, and steamed are the most popular cooking styles in serving these delicious recipes with sea bass. It is marketed as whole or fillet, and also its market size ranges from 14 ounce to 20 ounce. When we move to Mediterranean sea bream, and by the way, we are calling it as Prince of Aegean Sea, and it is the most popular choice of fish lovers all over the world and in all cuisines. From Aegean to Mediterranean, it grows in all our seas and reaches to its highest flesh quality. Thanks to its white meat and well-balanced fat levels, it's the actor of good cooking experiences. It's the main actor of our export market as well, with its big potential. And when we comes to rainbow trout, and it is a widespread farmed species in especially central Anatolia. Turkey is the biggest producer of rainbow trout. Especially smoked and frozen forms have a prominent share in the West European markets. It's available for all year, and also its market size ranges from 14 ounce to 35 ounce. And bluefin tuna. The most widely known species of tuna fish in Turkey is bluefin tuna, which has the highest economical value in world trade. Farming works are usually performed by fattening the individuals picked from the national stocks. Tuna fish is the basic ingredient in receipt of traditional sushi and sashimi. This is why tuna fish grown in Turkey are exported mostly to Japan. And royal sea bass, it has a similar form to European sea bass with a pearly silver coloration and yellow colored mold. It is mostly found pelagic coastal areas such as the Atlantic Ocean and Mediterranean Sea, with some records of its presence in the northern Red Sea as well. Black Sea salmon trout, one of the rising stars of Black Sea and also rising star main export products of Turkey. It comes from the same family with salmon and delicious alternative for the cuisine far from freshwater trout. It can be easily portioned with alternative delicious dishes. And its market size range from 4 pound to 8 pound, and it is available for 12 months all over the year. And we have other seafoods, other fishes available in Turkey, like real dentics. You can see their pictures on the screen. And pink dentics, blue spotted tribrim, black sea trout, aterina, carp, and black sea and other species, blue crab, topshell, frog leg, and shrimp. And you see Mr. Öz, I think that most of you are familiar with him. It is a Turkish-American television personality and cardiothoracic surgeon. He suggests Americans to consume Mediterranean sea bass. If my memory does not fail me, it was about 2014. After his advice, the consumption of sea bass went up significantly in US. And also he has a website, and on his website there is a receipt with sea bass and sea bass with Mediterranean sausage. You should look at it, and maybe you would like to try it. And sustainability, I would like to say a few words about sustainability because our sectors care about it so much, especially in the last years. And for 2020, we declare 2012 as sustainability year in our association, and we start working on this way. And in order to maintain sustainable aquaculture production, the local aquaculture sector is committed to some environmental practices such as sea and wetland conservation, water quality control, sediment control, soil and water conservation, and efficient fish meal and fish oil use. There are also some community practices regarding sustainability in aquaculture sector, such as establishing well-defined rights, responsibilities for farmers, and worker safety and fair labor practices. And there are also sustainable farm management practices, such as effective biosecurity and disease control system, microbiome sanitation, and some global standards for hygiene, efficient and human harvest and transport, and traceability. When it comes to our activities in US, I can honestly say that USA is our target market, maybe since the establishment of our association. So this is why we are carrying US market, and this is why we are trying to promote our product in this market. And I'd like to show some of, not all, but some of our promotional activities in US, one of which is Star Chef. I think that most of our chefs are familiar with Star Chef organizations, And we attended this organization in 2018, and together with famous Turkish chef Maksut Ashgar, and he made an amazing cooking show during the organization, and those pictures are the receipts and the presentations from our booth, and we present them to our visitors. And Chef Ashkar made an amazing presentation during the Star Chef and also cooking show as well. And the other fairs and expos that we are attending, one is Seafood Expo North America in Boston. The other is Summer Fancy Food Show. We are organizing Turkish national participation to this food show. And then the other one, America's Food and Beverage Show. And the other one, Winter Fancy Food Show. Those are the shows and expos that we are familiar to attend each year. I'd like to show some presentations with sea bass and sea bream. This is from Star Chef and owned by Mr. Maksut Ashgar, Chef Ashgar. And also I'd like to share these plates. Those are recipes with Black Sea salmon trout. And the second one is sashimi. And hope that after, hope one day the pandemic is over, and we would like to see all of you in Turkey, and maybe we can test your plates, your recipe together. And thanks for listening to me, and it's very honored to make this presentation to all of you. Thank you, Sarpar. And thanks for everybody. Hope you enjoy.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Tumay. That was pretty comprehensive presentation. Luckily, we got printouts here, so our guests can take the presentation event away with them. So I just heard that we got a lot of new participants online, and you just ended your presentation with a few nice culinary examples. I'll ask Chef Noe to show us and tell us what he cooked for us. It's going to be the second time for our attendees here in person. Sorry about this, but I just got a lot of messages that they want to see what you cooked for us. So please take the microphone and show us what you do.
Hello, my name is Noe Banuelos. Today, I presented two different types of fishes. We did branzino here. It's stuffed with spinach, peppers, onions. I did some sweet tomatoes in the bottom with arugula, and I did a leek sauce to go with it on top. Nicely garnished with some fried leeks on top. And then we have the, how do you pronounce the fish? The dorado. Or dorad. Sure.
There you go.
So this is a pan-seared dorade with red quinoa, cauliflower rice, and yellow tomato coulis, garnished with a nice seared lemon. Very fun cooking with these types of fish. Again, the branzino stuffed. I rolled it, I wrapped it, and presented it this way. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chef. We'll go back to Turkey for their final remarks. Mr. Ayhan and Mr. Bedri, if you're ready, maybe we can start with Ayhan. Ayhan, please take the microphone and let us know what you are thinking about the event and the seafood.
Hi, Sapa, everyone. I would like to start with special thanks for UNLV for hosting the event. Such a great vision over there, and also their contribution from the beginning of the project. Also, I would like to emphasize my gratitude to Chef Lucio. We attach great importance to his participation and stance on our project, as we are planning a long-term partnership with UNLV and his whole experience and also team. So just would like to note that during such a hard time, we are having so many difficulties to run this project, because we would like to be there actually, but hope we will have chance to be there together with you and taste such delicious menus from the great chef. So would like to also thank to Chef No for such great menus, and would like to deliver the mic to our chairman, Mr. Badri.
Sorry. Hello. Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can.
Okay. Yeah. I am the chairman of the fishery products on Aegean area, and I would like to thanks to all participants and all the contributions because of your contributions, and unfortunately because of this pandemic, we are in the Zoom meeting. We wish to be there and to live the event, but this time is, I think, in the worldwide, everyone is. This is becomes our parts of life now. So again, we have very delicious and very fresh Mediterranean Sea and the other Black Sea in Turkey, because the Turkey almost all around the cover by the sea. So we have many kinds of the fishery and the aqua product. So you can find almost all kinds of the fisheries in all the season, especially sea bass, sea bream, rainbow trout, and salmon as well. So, and the product we regularly export to 82 countries. So we have very appreciate, I mean, with the cooperation with you, and I would like to thanks all the chefs and everybody over there to make the contributions of these events. And I would like to thanks to my college here, to my and Ayhan and all my college. Sorry, maybe some of them I forget the name to thanks to them. And good luck to all of us.
Thank you, thank you. For sure, we are waiting for you here whenever this pandemic is over. Thank you so much.
Okay, our heart actually with you, but our body is far from.
We feel that. We feel that. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you again for all your support.
Thank you. So we got the final remarks, so we can just keep enjoying the food, and thanks for showing up again. We'll move on with olive oil, our third event. You'll get notification from us. Thank you.